Okay, look, I even, oh, I better take that out a little bit. Oh, how do I zoom out? I've done that and I've got to, okay. Oh, I'm going live somewhere. Am I live somewhere else? I am. Hi guys, it's Nettie. I've panned it in a bit for you. I wonder if I can do it. No, I've taken it the wrong way. I'm not panning now. I've got to tilt. No, I've got to zoom out now. I was zooming in so you could have a look at my, I'll do it to there, and I'll just tilt that a little, back a little. Oh my god, I'm not looking good. And it's gone that way a bit, so let's put it back that way so you can't see all my coffee. So you can see Annette Falconer, and I'm going to turn my phone down because I just had someone send me a message. How's that? What do you reckon of that? That is, look at this. Does that look at that. That's only Winkestella on the flowers, but look at this. Isn't that cool? Oh, it's getting a bit blurry. Is that because am I out too much? I don't know. Maybe it's a bit much exposure or something. Is that what happens? Is that better? Does that make it darker? That's the exposure. Oh, I'll leave it alone, eh? That might be better, taking the that down a wee bit. Okay, so isn't it lovely? You open it and it comes out and back in, and then it will just sit on your bench like that. And maybe if I show it to you like that, you can see how it sits there. I don't know, it's so hard to show you how it does it. But so this is Secret C, and then I stamped it. I said, did anyone want the elements, or what was the other stamp set? There were two stamp sets I talked about, and I said on my site, did anyone want that? And I got a reply that they'd take anything they like, my cards. So that was a really nice answer. Elements of text, and the other one was A Lifetime of Love. Oh, Rosalind is just saying she can't find it. It's on Facebook. Nettie's. I don't know what she's done there. Let me see if I can comment to her. Rosalind. I can't see from here. Oh, I've got Roskin. Sorry guys, let me just get her in, because it's R-O-S. No, it's not coming up as that. R-O-S-A-L-Y-N. Oh, what's going on? Back. Sorry. I'll just send her that now, see if that brings her up. Okay. So I decided to do this. So I am just opening my Facebook up so I can see if there's any messages. Okay, now I see hello, but I don't see Nettie's. It says I'm live. Where am I? There. That hand's moving, but nothing's moving. Oh, there it is. I have a delayed hand. That is so funny. I don't see where my hello, thanks for me joining here. Say hello, but I don't see any camera. Oh my goodness, what is going on, guys? Thank you for what is going on? Go live. Oh my goodness. Start streaming. That's done. I've done all my postcodes. Oh my goodness. I hope it hasn't just gone out of anything. It says I'm live, but I do not know what is going on. I better call my husband and get him down here to fix all this up. Can see the photo of you in the pink top, but can't connect to see you talking. It's probably me. Can you see me on my phone, Rosalind? Can you hear me? I do not know. Guys, if anyone's on YouTube, I apologise profusely. I'll just ring my husband and tell him to get down here now. My guru. But anyway, let's just have a look at this.
Hello.
If something's not going on, someone said they can't see me on Facebook. You go to Facebook and have a look.
Okay.
Oh, this is one thing after another sometimes when I do my lives. I try very hard. And it is saying thanks for joining me on Netties, but it's not, it's just showing a picture of me. That's a bit ridiculous. Okay, let's go out of that bit. Oh, because this is the card you don't want to miss, and how could you miss it? Hi. Can you see a picture of me, or can you see me with the phone? Oh, okay, so why is it not coming up on Facebook? Oh, it's not showing on my phone or anything. Ah. Oh no, it's on Annette Catherine Falconer. It's not on Nettie's. It's live in Annette. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh damn. Why has it done that? Oh look, I'm such a twit now. Everyone will think I'm so stupid. It's gone into Annette Falconer. I have to put there. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, I'll have to just keep going. I can't do anything about it. I've wasted 6 minutes. Let's get going. Okay. I feel like I need to cancel everything. It's ridiculous. I'll have to go on later. Anyway, black on black. This is the card, and let's get cracking. And wherever it goes, I'll just have to fix it up and post it back here later, but that would be sad because I thought we'd have a few people looking at this one because it's such a beauty. Oh, I've got someone's over on YouTube, so hello and how are you? So as I said, these are what I'm using. I've got the labels, only for the little, for just a friend. There's nothing written inside. It's so simple. So, as you know, the instructions are at the front. I'm using Berry Burst, Pretty Peacock and Petunia Pop. Oh, it's so funny. I cut the roses out yesterday, and I cut one out, cut two out, and I was busy. I cleaned up all my room, and I was doing something, and I couldn't find the other one. So I made another one last night before I went for my live. And then this morning I was doing my cutting for my class, and I moved the box and it had gone under the box. So how's that? Alright, so we have some ingredients. That's I'm using the circle from Spotlights of Nature as well. Pretty Florals, and I've got this. Now the one thing I haven't put out, so I've got some Berry Burst, Peacock for the leaves, and Petunia Pop, an envelope, and I might want to get my Secret C. I put it down, and it obviously has run away. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yesterday I cut the mechanism out and I couldn't find it anywhere. It stuck to the Secret C when I put it away. So what a night last night. I had my husband in here going, where's it gone? Where's it gone? What's happened? Alright, so our Secret C is 5.5 by 8.5. I don't think that's it, so I'm going to have to pull out another piece. I was just like mortified that I kept, I said to him, how did I lose it? How did I lose it? It's so ridiculous. Look at that colour. Isn't it just awesome? It looks a little black, but it's not. So as I said, this is 5.5. Alright. 5.5 by 8, and as you know, 8.25. This Australian's just a little bit short. It's not 8.5 like American. So anyone on YouTube that's watching, it is Australian sizes. So this is 8.25, and we're going to score it at 4 1/18, which is 2 marks over the 4. 1, 2. Can you see that? So we'll get our blade out of the road because we're going to score it. And we do this, and then are we cutting it again? No. Now, I like to get it up in the end there, make sure it's all good, give it a push, and fold that down. Now our white piece is, in the instructions, is 8 by 5.5, and it is scored at 4 and 2. Alright, and that folds in like that. Oh, wasn't that good that I found that? Oh my goodness, I was going to cut another one anyway. And so that's going to go under here. So what I'm going to do is get my embossing out. Now, stampinup have changed some of their embossing again, just to make us work harder at what we do. I still don't see where I'm showing. No, I'm going to give up on that. I'll just give up. Okay, so that's my embossing kit. So I need this. And I'm working with black and silver. So what I need to do first is a little palaver, but it's not hard, is on the front of my card, and I'm going straight on the card because it's going to open up. I don't want a big double barrel because it's heavy enough for the post now. See how that's quite heavy? That's all I want to do. So put that to the side, my envelope out of the road, silver on that side, black on this side, don't make a mistake. So the embossing buddy, it's like a little pocket full of corn flour. So you want to do that so it doesn't go anywhere else. Now while we're at it, we're going to do, oh, this is the black, where's the grey? Oh, where's the, so I want to do that one as well. I have put black behind the grey here, I wanted black to stand out more because then it picks up with the letters, if you get what I mean. Alright, so now we're going to stamp. So we're going to do the elements first, and on this one we're going to do the greeting in silver, but what we'll do is work on the black first. I've already got that ready. Not the black, the secret C front. So our Versamark, and I'm going to line up some of, I want this one, so we're doing the long one, this one, then we're doing, I think I used this one a little bit, alright, and then I used this one, okay, and right, so with a Versamark we just got to push that on. And I'm sure I've done, and it looks, can you see that? It looks shiny. Alright, so I'm going to start here. Give it a good push down. And we're going to do that again. I've got it going up here. And I'm just going to do a simple bit across there. Alright, now I'm going to get this one, a little bit different reading and writing. And there, and there, and one there. And now with this one, well, this is like nice big dots in this one. Look at this. A bit more there. Just going to turn around and get the bottom in there. So I want to really get them dots in because they look really, they stand out well. Okay, so get those out of the road. And the Versamark, I will need that for the little one here, so I might as well do that at the same time. Just don't... I did do that. I'll just do it again so I don't. Now this is going to have the saying from here, which is, you are a great friend. And that is going to go on there, and in the middle because we're going to cut that out. Excellent. Now, we'll do the black. Put that aside, don't let me do that. And I'm going to run that over there. It covers all one side. Bring it back a bit. Can you see this? Have I got it too far over? So I'll run that down and over. Oh, we're making a mess. Okay. I'm just snapping that back. I don't want that on the back of there. I'm just going to give this a little flick to make sure all the particles are over. Alright. Oh, I'll just push that. Where's my lid for that? Here. Now quickly before I blow it, I'm going to clean this mess up. I always have a big brush handy. Clean that up. And now, because it's black, I'll make sure that's cleaned out because I'm going to use grey on the other one. I'll just get all that out. Give that a good brush. And now with my grey, I'll put it down over this one. Much easier. It's only a little bit. Alright, but it still does get a little fluff. Now they come with a big brush like this, and you can get in and make sure there's nothing there, but your powder should have held that off. But I don't want to, I just also have a couple of little brushes in case I need them, especially for the clean up thing. Alright, let's get that out of the road. Put that down for now. Ooh. And it's going to be a bit noisy for a minute. Right, it is noisy, sorry. So, you watch this. There it goes. Because it's very rich, it shows up those lovely, look at those dots. Just going to put that down for a second and turn it round. Okay, see that? And then I'll just quickly do that, which won't take long. And we'll pop that over there. Okay, that's it. How's that? Not too bad. Give me 1 sec. I'm just going to get a tissue and clean my mat. It has been pretty windy here, to be honest. So, we've got one viewer, but I can't see if anyone else has come on. So let's just say hi and see what happens. I don't know what's going on, but I'm just going to clean that because I don't want any dirties to get on my card. And they're going to bring out my worst cloth. My husband laughs at me for this. I say that all the time. Alright, so we've got that ready. And what I'm going to do is just pop that to the side without losing it, I hope. And let's get back into this. I'll have another wee sip. Now, all of the circles, a lot of our stamps have gone and left and blah, blah, blah. So I was trying to find something that I had that was still available. Now that's got some fluff on it. I'll just get those wisps off there. Alright, so that's done there. Now, in here, Spotlight of Nature, I might just give that a little bone fold down and make sure it's back because got a bit of sunshine on it from that blowing that the air gun. So the Spotlight of Nature has all of these. So I've chosen this one. You can't see it very well, I doubt. But when you open that up, see the ring here with all the little things around there? Now that's the ink that's shining, not the Wink of Stella. The Wink of Stella is only on the flower. And at least tonight I only have to cut one flower up out after I found the other one. So I'm going to pull up my Big Boss. Oh, that's pretty heavy. And then drop my die. Excuse me for a minute. There it is. Thought I was going cray cray. I lost everything. I lost absolutely everything yesterday. So I thought, oh my goodness, I need to give up. Sometimes I need to just give up carding because I'm useless at it sometimes. So, well, that's not what I was looking for. I'm still trying to find why they're not on my site, to be honest. Hold on, no, I can't. I don't know where it's gone. Oh, Michael will have to tell me. All right, so I need this and my cutting board, my card. So I have put my card right smack in the middle. Alright, so there it is. I measured it was about 1 inch just over 1 inch from either side. So that's a good landing there. I'll put that there, push it down, and then go. And it's not going through because I haven't put my second glass mat down. Sorry about that. Now I will just recheck, always recheck. My goodness, I'd be annoyed if I didn't do it right. Let's put there. Let's have a look, that's a little bit more over there. So about a fingernail, a bit more, and about half and half. Let's try again. That's it. Oh, oops. Getting my coffee. Hi Nicole, how are you? You're in Perth. Oh, hopefully it's warmer over there than it is here. Well, and as you can see, I've had a bit of trouble starting today, so I'm sorry about that. You have, oh, I don't know, as my friend's just telling me I've got something. Keep that, don't throw your circle away, and put your die back or you'll lose that too. Alright, next. Oh my god, it's so easy. I should have cut that out while I had that. We're cutting that one out of the dies from this. At least I can put away elements of and all of that. Oh look, I got myself a new little bling bling there. I'm wanting the dies. And so the little die on here is this tiny little one. I'll just, a bit annoying, but bring that back up there for a sec. And go back again. So at least that gets that out of the road now. So see, that fits nicely around there, doesn't it? Okay. This is a really good card. Oh my god, we had the busiest weekend. My husband had his birthday. It wasn't a big one, but because we've been in our house for nearly a year and we haven't done any really big entertaining because it was such a big move, so we decided we'd have a party, and it was his birthday, so we did. And oh, I cooked up a storm. I made satay chicken. I made this beautiful dumpling dish. You cook up a curry sauce and put a bit of, now I'm just going to have a quick look. Yeah, I put dimensions under the black, so I'm just going to glue that straight on under the Secret C. And just to make the Secret C stand up more, I have put it onto the black, because I didn't want to do it in white, because there's no white except inside, and it would look a bit ridiculous, wouldn't it? Anybody agree? That would be a no. I thought I'd walk through the park on the way to school. There was a fog. Oh, warmed up. Oh, Nicole, that's not good. It's been windy today. But yes, we did have the best party. As I said, we cooked up a storm, and I said to my husband the next day, we didn't go to bed till 2:30. Getting too old for that, like caper. And I said to my husband, oh, I didn't drink too much. I did really well. And then later someone sent some photos, and I thought, I don't remember that photo. So I must have been a bad girl. But anyway, we had an absolute ball, so it was a really nice thing to do in our house. Okay, so back to here. So we're going to make the flowers now in this beautiful, beautiful, well actually I'll show you with the white what we do first. So there's a piece of white cardstock in the middle. instructions again are on the front. So we've got, as I said, a vertical piece is the DSP. Vertical is 1.5 by 3 7/8. So that's that piece there. So let's pop that on there so you can see where it goes. Nicole, my son's friend, him and his family are going to Perth next Saturday to, he's going to swim with the sharks, or swim with the whales. And I said, oh, well, we're safer. We're going to Gold Coast and we're going to sit in a boat and let the whales swim around us. And then on the bottom, I'm putting this one. And that see how I put on the back there, the horizontal, just so that I could show you. Because sometimes it's hard when you cut. If you don't mark things, and you can't see it. Like, I mark all the time. And so that one's just going down on there. Right in there. And that piece, that's all I did there. Because you want to write there. And it looked like too much to put it there. Because you can see, it changes when you can see the inside of the card. And it's sitting out. I didn't want to be seeing more flowers there when there's enough on there, if you get what I mean. So that's our inside right now. So I can actually, to get that out of the road, stick that down. And I'll show you why. I'm going to give it a little extra because it's a big piece sitting on it. So you just put it into your normal space, have your thing, and then just put that down. Okay. Now, in here, we're only going to glue inside this half circle and not right up to the outside because you don't want it, if you put too much, you don't want it to be squizzy. And I like to put the glue on and just give it a second to dry. Only because I do not want it to slide and have glue anywhere else. So that's what I do. So now I'm going to bend that over again, hold it down, and I'm putting my glue thing now. I want to see that big black dot on the outside, so I'm going to stick it right in there. Inside that hole, and you'd never think I took it out, would you? And then it'll come like this. Now while that's just sitting there nicely, I'll pop that down on it to hold it on. Let's get our flowers now. That's our mixed labels. I'll get those out of the road for me. I only use this to do some little flowers on this, so I'll just hold off with that for a second. Oh, by the way, go on Last Chance, for crying out loud, everything's going again. Memorable Blooms is going, the bundle's out for 98. Cake Celebration bundle's going out. Now, because there's a special on collections, if you buy something from the Cake Celebration collection, you can just buy the stamps and then buy something from somewhere else. So have a look. That's going. Last Chance. Wintry Tops bundles going. Classic Weddings going. Hearts of Elegance. Season and Green. Oh my God, I love that one for Christmas. And you know what? I'm just going to use it. Oh, I don't care about that. I haven't got enough money to go spending all my money all the time. So here I've got I didn't cut any out. I did cut the 2 leaves because I was actually going to put 4 leaves on the other one and I didn't, but I do need 1 leaf there. So I'll bring my pretty peacock back. That's my envelope. So I'm going to get my flowers out of that, but now that I've found the one I lost, I only need to do 1 tonight. So let me pull out my big fat bossy thing again. I like my little mini, so you can use most of the stuff on the mini. I just needed to pull the boss out for the big thing I was doing. What was I doing? The card. So I'm going to just, these are left over from another card I made. keep your scraps, never give your scraps up. And look what I did. I pictured it all and put it in there so I knew what it belonged to, because these sweets, this Pretty Florals and the Bloom one are very similar. And I get myself confused, as you've noticed. That can happen with me. So I'm going to do the base of it, the big one, in the Berry Burst, and I'm going to do the top in the Petunia. I've got that there. Hold on, I got it there. Petunia Pop. I'm a really good demonstrator. I forget things, but I don't mind. And I'm going to pull out one of those leaves because I did need a third one. There it is. Oh, it's a nice big leaf, isn't it? But I did out the 5 leaves, but it was just over the top. And I'm not really a flowery person, but I do like this flower. I think it's pretty. And I've got to say, I brought both flower things because I actually thought if you bought one, you got the second one free. I didn't realise you could just buy a sweet from somewhere else and get that half price, not free. I'll be giving my shit away, won't I? Oh, there you go. Oh no, Nicole. Are you a demonstrator, darling? Nicole, are you a demonstrator? And what sweet did you get? Because I'm a demonstrator, I've already got the a couple of the others. I've got the sips. I don't know if I'll use the sips all the time. Okay, so there's one flower, so I didn't have to do the other. That goes into my drawer to be used for something else. So I've just done for my classes for cards, I've just cut their cards out, some of them today as well. Because we're going away, I need to get ahead of it all. So next week I'll do a live. I won't be doing a live, I apologise. Can't even get my words right. I'll just be doing a video recording of a card, easy card on Wednesday and the harder card on a Tuesday night. I'll do both recordings before I go so that you don't miss my ugly mug while I'm swimming. Oh, Nicole, that's how I started. I started as a demonstrator just to get the stock because I used to use Kaiser Craft and they basically shut down near us and we couldn't get it, and then I couldn't find anything I liked, and a friend told me about Stampin' Up. So I did have a demonstrator that I joined with, and then after the first week I just joined up because I thought, well, you know what, you might as well join up and buy some stuff, and hopefully I run classes and that covers me at least to buy a little bit instead of having. So I'm just putting a bit of the Petunia Pop in to give it a shadow inside. So can you see that? Hold on, I'll pick it up. And I've learned a lot on Stampin' Up. And I'm not a fantastic demonstrator because it takes forever to get through everything. You know, I've got still got 2 kids at home that are twins that are 16, and you're just busy. You're busy. And I've got 5 kids, so I've also got grandkids I look after and things like that. And yeah, I'm not the brightest spark, I suppose. I try my best. And there we go. Isn't that lovely? A little bit of gluey glue there. I'm just going to wipe that with that. And then I'll give it a little rub with my glue thing in a minute. I should really try and pull out my what are they called? Sticky sheets. I did find them the other day. No, that's masking. Oh, isn't it funny? I never use that for masking. I I use my other stuff. So we have, Stamping Up have adhesive sheets, but I forget to use them. It would be so much easier, and then you could just peel it off. But that works, doesn't it? So I'm going to get my Wink of Stella and give it a little brush over anyway. Not too much, because you remember a couple of weeks ago I gave this one, my Wink of Stella's a new one, and I gave it a bit of a little hug, I think, and all of a sudden it dripped out this massive one and the card fell apart. So note to everybody else, no squeezing hard. Okay, so there are my roses ready. I didn't need my Pretty Peacock ink. Alright, so that's there. Now how I've caught them is I've pulled one that comes under the card, so it's sitting on here. So we can place that one by opening it up, and I've put a leaf just glued on half a side over here. So again, I've put the tip to there and the bottom out a little bit. Now just lay it there and have a look. And see, it just gives you enough because we don't want it to catch. Alright? And so if it catches, it'll jump out. So I just want a little bit of glue on that. Not too much. Alright, just make sure I'm right. And we're in there. Hold that down. Alright, see? Very clever. And this one, we're going to place it down a little bit. I've done like that. More leaf, more like that. So it's, let me have a look. I'm going to put that one up right down there. There, that looks nice. So it doesn't, have a look underneath where it's sitting so you don't glue in the wrong place. I haven't picked it up because you don't need to. It's got enough body in this. And there's no glue on that tip. See, there's no glue on that tip. So be very careful. And we're going to put that just there. Check it. There's no glue. Ooh. See? Oh. Oh, you're totally right. Just do it your way. I can't compete. Alright, so this one is going up on the top. So now because of that circle, we only want to glue up around here. So lay it down again, get an eyeball, and we're just going to glue a little bit up there. Like that. And I can do a little on the top because now I can see that goes okay. You don't want to go to all that trouble and not be able to do it. I'm just making sure. And I'm going to turn it over, see? If I can move it down. Alright. Oh my goodness. Oh no, I need that glue for a minute. Alright, so we've got two more leaves on there. So one's, they're pretty flat. I didn't, as I said, enough rubbish on it. I don't want to have it over too much. Now while you've got a bit of wiggle movement with your glue, put it in. And same. Oh, that's going to go down a bit further than it did before. I don't think I can squizzle that. There you go. Oh, one thing left to do, guys. And I did do this up on dimensionals. So, I'll put that in there before I lose that thing there. Where did that saying come from, guys? Where did I put it? Elements. You. No, it's not from Pretty. I better stick it back on there. Okay, some dimensionals. Here they are. That's it. We had a good time at our party, and we didn't go to, as I said, we didn't go to bed till 2:30 in the morning. My lads were saying, Mum, Dad, be quiet, you're being too noisy. We're like, oh my God, they're 16, you know, they're meant to be noisier than us. And then I got up at 7 because I had to feed the dogs, and I ended up going downstairs, and my husband's really good, he cleans up everything after a party, but I sat there and washed his glasses, and I know how fussy he is, so I washed all the glasses, and then I went and got one of the kids up to go for his driving lesson, and he says, Mum, I can't go driving, I haven't had enough sleep. And I'm thinking, oh, maybe I can't go driving because I might have had a bit too much gin and tonics and wine, lovely champagne. So I tell you, the next day Saturday we had to go to a birthday party for kids. Oh, my ears banging away. I came home, I went upstairs, I had a cuppa, and then I said to my husband, bring me a gin. Now we got one more little thing to do, that's what I was cleaning there, is we're going to do our envelope. And so again we're using, that's why I've got the colours out. We've got Pretty Peacock. So these stamps are gorgeous. I didn't think I'd like them. 2 lots of flowers, that's my favourite flower. That is my absolute fave. I gotta say. So let's take that off there, stick it over there so I don't lose it. And elements, put that down. And where's the top one? That's this one. Alright, now I just need a little scrap of paper. Well, that'll do because it's a dry tissue to stamp off, okay? So what we're doing is the Petunia Pink first. Oh no, I think we've got our green first. Alright, so we've got another stamp. Let's get that one. And grab our leaves. Alright, so that's in Pretty Peacock. Let's put that up there for a sec so you don't see it all. So I have my envelope. And did I do anything inside there? No, I didn't think it needed. Do you think it needs it? No, I don't think so. Alright, back to there. So might want to turn that around, ladies. The foot, it looks like the thing up the top goes there. I've got a bit of ink on there. So I'm just going to down there. And I do like to do things double. I like when people get my cards, they get a bit of everything. Ooh. And you know why that didn't work? Because I haven't got my little sponge mat out. It's naughty me. Okay, so we'll put that one over here. So the base is in Petunia Pink, but I don't want it too dark, so I'm going to stamp it off lightly. And then I'm going to put it on. And that didn't look very lightly, did it? Petunia Pink. Maybe I needed to stamp it a little heavier. On there. Alright, and now we're going to do the Berry Burst on top. And I got another little bit of ink there. I'll tell you the ladies, tap, 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 tap. Don't push, I must have leaned forward because I was talking. And voila! How's that? Did you enjoy that? Boys don't listen to you unless you give them food. That is so funny. Now I haven't been able to say... so Irene said hello, Sharon said hello. She likes my ingredients, so that's very nice. Alright, well there you go. Trish, I'm so sorry everyone. And Jenny, I didn't see you all there because somehow I've done it again. But it was a fun card, and thank you so much for joining me. And again, as I said, I'll be live. I won't be live next week. I'll be on a recording. So you can watch it whenever you want and just fast forward it if you don't want to watch everything. I won't get worried about that. I find some cards I go and look at people's cards and I fast forward and I do things, so I think that it's alright. I'm just going to, like I said to you, it is so weird that it doesn't say anything. I'm going to put that and see if that pops up. For some reason it just is not showing me here. Yeah, this is weird. Anyway, good night everyone. Thanks so much for talking with me. And for all my poor people on my other side, I really apologise yet again. And have a great day, guys. Bye. Bye, Nicole. Bye.